Okay, here is the github.com. I have the repository like this in the another user almost says and user management. So actually this is the project of user management. So um, I'm gonna pull this or clone this repository to my local system. So I'm going to open my terminal. So here is the terminal. I'm going to my um, localhost areas like in directories. In Windows it will be jamp htdocs. Linux it will be var www and html. So here in the Mac I have sites. So here is my all listed in the projects. So I'm going to clone my GitHub project repository into my local system. So here is the clone or download button. So click here, it will be pop up a clone with SSH. There are two options, SSH or HTTPS. SSH is very secure and uh, risk free, and HTTP will allow you to insert username and password while you will pull and push all the time. So I'm going to use a SSH system. So click here, copy to clipboard. So this link will be copied. Okay, and open the terminal. Write down here git clone and paste the copied line. So hit the enter button. It's cloning into user management as we have user management repository. So it's downloading, receiving objects. Let's complete this one. My download is speed is 60 kbs. Okay, it's 52% is down. I think there are some files like as images and some other large file. That's why it's taking more. Now my speed download speed is 100 kbs plus. It's 7 megabyte already done. So let's finish this one. And in the GitHub there are the branch lists. So I have only one branch is master. So we will take care of this branch. Oh, it's downloaded. So ls, so it will see you the user management project. So go to this project, cd user management, hit the enter button. So here is your main project. This all files will be in the local system. So keep let's see the files. So ls, here is the ls.ll. So here is the all files we have downloaded now. So now I will check the branch. So git branch. So here is the master, as we have the master branch in the GitHub account repository. Next I will check git status. It's very important for checking the status of this project in my local system. So most of the things, it's very important for status, because we'll see how many changes are there, how many branches are there, in which branch I am also. So here is on branch is master. That means I'm in the master branch, and my repository in the branch is, there are some kinds of branch. Master is the main branch. There will be another branch, development, production, testing, and some other branches. So now I have the only one branch. So I just clone the repository or project into my local system, and um, I entered into the project directory and check the files git status and git branch to confirm which branch I am. Now, while someone will upload the changes into the GitHub, then I will take the pull. So the command is git pull. So it will check the changes, and if the git found there in live their changes, then the change file will download into your local system. And if I change anything, say for example, if I change anything, so go to my project directory. Here is sites, user management, so apps, modules, service provider. So write something like a space, so save it and open the terminal, check the status of this project, git status. So mm, you can notice that and some files are changes. This DAC store is for Mac operating system, and I just modified the F directory and modules and the service provider PHP file. So I just made change changes a new line. That's git count that way I changed. So how I um, upload the changes into the GitHub so that another developer will pull the updated files. So let's check the git status again. So git add for adding some files. So make sure you add the changes file only. So there are lots of files that changed. So I will add this file only which one I changed. So copy git add, control V. So git add this file, git type the git status again and hit the enter button. So its color is green now from red to green. That means the git already is added this file. This file is added into the git. Okay, now mm, we uh, we learned some command: git status, git branch, git add, file name, like this way, directory or something, directory and file name. So we learned three command here. So git status, git branch, and git. Oh, one more thing is git pull. So I can download all the file from live to local server. And next we will learn git commit and git push. So for cancel any command, press the Ctrl C from the keyboard. Okay, now click write git status. So I change. So now I commit the changes files. So commit and aim for message. I change the file for testing. Message should be meaningful and large so that another developer can understand why you changed the file. So make sure you have uh, commit the changes file in proper message for another developers. Okay, so now hit the enter button. Okay, it will notify you that how many file changes, how many insertions, and how many deletion. And the master branch, this is the commit number. and the commit message. So click type the git status again. I told in earlier that git status is much more important for every time for checking the project status files and other histories. So we can make a decision while we will see anything changes after hitting the command git status. Okay, now git push. Git push means upload local file to live server. So before pushing anything, make sure you pull the updated file from live server from GitHub to local, because we don't know that if another developers made changes in the meantime. In that case, we make sure that we hit the command git pull. So it's already up to date. That means no one changed yet. So check the git status if changes your local files. So now I can push the file. So hit the git push command and hit the enter button. So my local changes file that I changed the service provider PHP, it will upload from local server to live server. So go to the GitHub. Okay, go to the GitHub in browser and refresh this page. Okay, here is the message I changed. So I changed the file for testing. So if any developer changed and commit the changes and then push to GitHub repository, then anyone can see the changes. So message, click on the message, it will mm, allow you to see the files which file is changed. So, okay, I'm back to the system. So here is the all things, and now I will check the git status again. The if I make changes, sometimes we got some changes file, and certainly because sometimes it happens to uh, hit the space bar or some other key from the keyboard. So I just hit the space bar and check the git status from the terminal. It's nothing. If we made change another line, because I didn't save it, so just save it, Control Z and save it using the space. So check the git status. So here this file is changed. So sometimes it changed, so don't worry about that. So if you don't need to change it, so copy the file name, copy and make it git check out the changes. Yeah, okay, now it's came back to the earlier system. Now hit the git status, so it's nothing. Okay, so I think we got some command from GitHub to local server. Type the code again. Most important thing is git status. Another one is git pull. If we made change anything, then we will add my change file git add and directory name, then file name and extension like PHP or HTML, and at lastly git commit aim for message goes here. Make sure you have input the proper message for another developer and then git push. So the Important thing is git status, git pull, git add, and file name, git commit message, git push. Before pushing anything, please make sure you have hit the command git pull, so that we can learn how to clone a repository from GitHub to local system, and check the file system input into the project directory. So here is my local server and my user management. Here is my all files which downloaded from the GitHub to local system. So that's all.